So, why ProveX is the next hex? What is ProveX? ProveX is a protocol where you can buy directly crypto without middlemen, and you could sell crypto without middlemen. The app is currently in beta, so you could test it out with small amounts of money. And we've got token attached to it, where in every transaction it burns 2% of the money. So 1% is charged from the buyer and 1% is charged from the seller. After that, those 2% are buying and burning the tokens. It's not happening right now because it's not fully functional, but the token is live. So why I'm saying ProveX could be the next hex? What are the similarities? At the beginning, hex was extremely hated. Back in 2019 December, when hex launched, it was the most hated product on crypto Twitter, on crypto YouTube, everywhere. The community was very small. The community existed before the beginning of hex, but it was around 100-200 people actively talking in Telegram groups about that. But when the project started, it was very hated. It was very small, and when people start buying, coming in, hex was already did around 500-1000x. You see here PulseChain great website, and you could see the holders of every Richard Hart product. Statistics from the products, for the products. You see Hex, Ink, PulseX, and Pulse. What's happened? When Hex did like 500-1000x and reached around 1-2 cents, 5 cents, people start talking a lot about this token, and people start saying some people make a lot of money and other people start coming in, right? Because they want to make money as well. But remember, at the beginning, Hex community was very small. I think in the summer 2020, we've been around 20,000 stakers, probably less than that. So very small community, even after Hex made like 100x. So people start coming in. 2021, it was announced sacrifice for PulseChain. And mostly people with Hex sacrifice for this project. But new people came in because they want to make money. They heard someone make money and they want to make money quick as well. And most of the OG Hexicans and few small people sacrificed here. Later, 6 months later, PulseX sacrifice was announced. And the price of PulseX for Hex was very high, 30-40 cents per 1 Hex if you sacrifice Hex. So now everyone coming here, everyone want to be rich. Many people hated crypto before that, but they sacrificed for PulseX because it was the new shiny thing, the new shiny object. So now everyone wants to be rich, and they said, oh, this thing is coming, and we're making like 100x, 1000x, we're sacrificing $10,000, we're making $1 million. And don't get me wrong, we all remember the narrative was like that. Crypto was booming, this ecosystem was exploding. So, what we've got here, now we've got like thousands of holders here and here. Very heavy, very heavy. Now these products are down like 90-95% from the stock price. Everyone who are onboarded into PulseX, 95% of them, they never bought this token again after launch. They all want to sell. I think if I onboarded, let's say, 50 people, 40-45 days still waiting to sell. Still holding and waiting to sell. Most of them, I don't speak with most of them now, but they didn't buy this one. So, why I think ProveX is the next hex? Only $17 million were sacrificed for this product. We've got billions sacrificed here. Billions. Very heavy. Only $17 million sacrificed for ProveX. ProveX is hated by most of these people. Most of these people are now hating ProveX because they didn't make any money for the last 5 years. Remember, they came when everything was green. Everything was green, and they said, we're gonna make it more green, we're gonna make more money. It didn't work that well. Part of that is because of the community, part of that is because of the founder. Doesn't matter. Most people are still here, still talking about these products. Probably half of the community now hates everything, the other half are seeing the perspective. So, you see, like, you've got, where is that? Well, let me see, ProveX holders. Only 9 whales. We know 3 for sure, I know 3 for sure. Dylan, Buck and Rackham are whales. Probably we've got like maybe 2-3 wallets, maybe more, where are held by Richard and developers. Only 154 sharks. 154 sharks. 320 million tokens. And you could become a shark, right? How much does it cost? $25,000. $25,000, you're becoming a shark. If you want to become shark in this heavy tokens, you need 11,500 here. Almost 5 times more. Oh, here to become $115,000. Yeah, 5 times more, almost. And same for Dolphin. Very heavy. People are waiting for 510x to exit. 510x to exit, right? Buy and burn here doesn't help. First year we used to burn like around 2 billion PulseX tokens per day. Now it's 3 times less. Why? Because it's a zero-sum game. More people making money in expense of the small people and bridging out the chain. No one wins. Heavy. That's why I'm saying the influencers who tricked you to hold by telling you, oh, don't do ratio trading because it's bad. That was a very stupid narrative. Because they was telling you that so you could buy with fresh dollars, right? You are buying with fresh dollars. They do the trades and they exiting the chain. But if you don't have money to buy the tokens you like, the only way to increase the supply of your tokens is do a ratio trading. But no, influencers are saying, no, don't do that. Don't do that. It's very dangerous. Why is dangerous? Until now, all the tokens are bonded together, right? They're all bonded. Pulse with PulseX, with Hex. So when one is rising, the other rising too. And vice versa. Now it's a little bit different. Now we've got this one here. This one, ProveX, is telling the old garbage mafia, fuck off, right? Go fuck yourself. If you buy this one, you're telling the influencers with the greasy hairs, fuck off. Right? Let's see some math. $20,000. When the protocol starts working and hopefully new people start coming into the crypto and using ProveX, for every million, $20,000 will be bought and burned. Look at the moment, $20,000, you're eating more than 3% slippage. 3% you're eating slippage. Let's refresh, we'll see. Yeah? 3% slippage. What is happening? Here is the pool, the main pool. $1 million liquidity. Liquidity between ProveX and USDC. So, what is happening now? If someone wants to buy $20,000 of ProveX, he put in the jar 20,000 USDC and is taking $20,000 in tokens, ProveX tokens. So, the jar with USDC is getting bigger. The jar with ProveX token is getting smaller. Some of you will say, yeah, but the whales, they will start selling. Okay, let's come back here. Let's see the reality. The whales, $17 million. Look, if you want to be a whale, you could be a whale for $250,000. So 10 trades, imagine 10 days, coming $1 million into the chain, or people are buying crypto for $1 million using ProveX, you've got $200,000, right? You see? You see? $200,000 for 10 days. That's like 10 sharks. That's why it's important to check this project now. Why should I hold this? Why should I hold this? People are selling billions of tokens, billions. 40-60 billion yesterday. PulseX. Why should I hold this? Why? When the math is showing something else. If you understand how the math is working, you're not gonna touch this. If you want to be in the Richard Hart ecosystem, you want ProveX or Hex. Also hated, very oversold. The second. And if you are scared from yourself, you could time lock. You say, okay, I time locking like $100 worth of Hex, $1,000 worth of Hex, because I'm scared, I'm gambling person, I might sell. So I will lock. We all know the interest is not very high, but if you stake long enough, you still beat the interest of 3.6%. We are all complaining, it's not the same, but if you stake like 10, 15 years, you are receiving, I think, 6% interest per year. The inflation is 3.6%. Right? 3.7. Still good. Very, very hated. Hex is hated by these people as well. Because OG Hexicans sacrificed high value for Pulse and PulseX, and 80%ers who came into 2021, end of 2021, beginning of 22, when they sacrificed and they said, oh, we're gonna make a lot of money for 1-2 years, they didn't make anything, because this is heavy, very heavy. It might do like 10, 20x, maybe 50x from here, if we're lucky. But if this token, in my opinion, this is not financial advice, make 50x, this one here, is gonna make 5,000x, this. $17 million sacrificed only. For $2,500, I could become a dolphin. I could become a dolphin for $2,500, and I will be right in, where is it gone? $2,500, where that's gone? It's up, I think. I will be in top 1,000 holders. In top 1,000. Only 1,050, 60 people will have more tokens than me. Only 1,000 people. I think the holders of ProveX are 12,000. 12,300. I think after launch, around 2,000-3,000 people bought this token. But it's not that much supply. If you want to buy $1,000, right? If you want to buy $1,000, and let's say 1,000 people want to buy $1,000, that's 1 million. It's very easy to pump. If crypto survive and this ecosystem survives, and we all know that it's very well designed, I don't see how this token will stay at these levels. Yeah, this one I don't like this one. Look, 20 million market cap for dump token. This token is a dump token. It's given to people who provide liquidity to sell. The same market cap of ProveX. Number 1 for now, ProveX. Number 2, Hex. I am betting on those two. Those, PulseX. Let's see, PulseX. This is very heavy token. I am swapping. If I swap 100 million, let's say, I'm swapping it for ProveX. Ratio trading. Heavy garbage. New. Better liquidity. Few holders. Higher fundamentals. ProveX is the next Hex. Bye for now.